next topic. Let us take two real numbers, say a comma b. Let a comma b that belongs to, we are taking two real numbers and arranging these two elements, arranging in open bracket by following one order or one property like that, and separating by a comma. This arrangement is called ordered pair. Ordered pair. Pair means two numbers. Ordered means they are in some order, just like that, but not a comma b, just like that. It is not ordered pair. That's why we use the word order or law or property. So therefore, let a comma b be the real numbers. Let us arrange in open brackets so that it follows some order or law or property, and separating them by a comma. This kind of arrangement is called the ordered pair. Okay, this is the ordered pair. So about the ordered pair, we have some simple properties. Ordered pair of a comma b not at all equals to ordered pair of b comma a. Both are different. Example 1 comma 0 is not at all equals to 0 comma 1, just like that. Next, second property, equality of two ordered pairs, means ordered pair of x y is equal to ordered pair of a comma b. If it is true, then first, this is called first coordinate, it is called second coordinate. So first coordinate is equal to first coordinate, means x equal to a, and second coordinate is equal to second coordinate, y equal to b. This is x equal to a and y equal to b. For example, just some application. If x minus y comma x plus y equal to 3 comma 7, then find x and y. This is a small question. So therefore, according to equality of two ordered pairs, x minus y equal to 3. X minus y equal to 3. Second one, x plus y equal to 7. So therefore, adding both equations, y cancelled, then it remains 2x equal to 3 plus 7, 10. That implies x equal to 5. This is x equal to 5. And from we can take first equation or second equation. X plus y is equal to 7, it is given equation. So y equal to 7 minus x. Therefore, y equal to 7 minus x value 5. Therefore, y is equal to 2. Hence, x equal to 5 and y is equal to 2. This is some points and a simple definition of ordered pair of a comma b. Next, let capital A is equal to the set of 1 comma 2 comma 3, and capital B is equal to the set of a comma b non-zero sets or non-empty sets a comma b. Now let us take tree diagrams. This is capital A. It can be expressed as in tree diagrams, just like that. Capital A 1, 2, 3, and capital B A B. So we are performing the mapping 1 to A, 1 to B. So 1 is assigned or mapped with A, comma 1 comma B. 1 is assigned with B. Similarly, to A, next to B, next 3A, next 3B. Let us take in a set. This set is called the cross product. The cross product of capital A and capital B. It is denoted by A cross B. Therefore, if capital A is equal to the set of 1, 2, 3 and capital B is equal to the set of A, B, then the cross product A cross B is equal to the set of 1A, 1B, 2A, 2B, 3A, 3B. This is A cross B. Similarly, we can find B cross A also. B cross A means it is the set of first letter B. That's why take B. Second letter A. This is capital A. So capital B, it is capital A. B, A, B, A, 1, 2, 3. Mapping. A is assigned with A. A is assigned with 2. A is assigned with 1. A is assigned with 2. Next A is assigned with 3. Similarly, B1, next B2, next B3. So A1, A2, A3, comma B1, B2, B3. This is B cross A. So clearly we see that this is A cross B. This is A cross B. This one is B cross A. Already I said in ordered pace AB not at all equals to BA. Both are different. Thus 1, A is different from A, 1. Hence, therefore, clearly A cross B not at all equals to B cross A. But number of elements, let us count the number of elements. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So n of A cross B is equal to 6. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is same as n of B cross A. So therefore, perhaps A cross B not equal to B cross A, but n of A cross B is equal to n of B cross A. And further, n of B cross A, n of B cross A or n of A cross B. First, we shall discuss n of A cross B. N of A. N of A is what? N of A. Here, n of A, number of elements in the set capital A, 3. And n of B is equal to 2. Here, n of A cross B means what? 6. 6 means we can write it as 3 into 2 very clearly. 3 means what? N of A into n of B. So therefore, n of A cross B is equal to n of A into n of B. Similarly, we can show that, or we can write it as B cross A. N of B cross A is equal to n of B into n of A. This is something about A cross B. So A cross B. Okay, generalization. Now, generalization or actual definition definition after the example. Here A cross B means what? It is a set of some ordered pairs. Ordered pair mean ordered pair of A comma B. So that A is from capital A and B is from capital B. This is the simple definition for A cross B. Similarly, B cross A is equal to the set of first letter B. That's why the element from B. Second letter A. That's why the element is from A. So such that B belongs to capital B, small a belongs to capital A. This is the definition of A cross B and B cross A. N of A cross B not at all equals to B cross A. So this is the definition. A cross B is equal to the set of ordered pair of A comma B such that A belongs to capital A and B belongs to capital B. Similarly, we can define B cross A. Here, A cross B not equal to B cross A. Main points. Next, even if A cross B not equal to B cross A, but N of A cross B is equal to N of B cross A, and N of A cross B is equal to N of A into N of B. N of B cross A equal to N of B into N of A. Next example, let us consider capital A equal to the set of 1, 2 and capital B is equal to the set of X. Now, let us find A cross B. A cross B means by using tree diagrams, we are finding A cross B. A cross B. So, capital A contains the elements 1, 2 and X. Capital B contains X. Okay, it is 1 is assigned with X or mapped with X and 2 is assigned with X. So, A cross B is equal to the set of 1, X, 2, X. It is A cross B. It is A cross B. Now our question is how many subsets are there for A cross B. For example, N of A cross B, here N of A cross B is equal to, this is completely one ordered pair is one element. 1, 2. So that is equal to 2. So number of how many subsets are there for A cross B? Therefore, number of subsets of A cross B is 2 power, one formula is there, 2 power N of A cross B, that is equal to 2 power N of A cross B 2, that is equal to 2 square 4. So total for A cross B, how many subsets are there? 4. Namely, so therefore we are writing subsets. So subsets of this A cross B. This is the heading. Already we did know some basic points. Every set is a subset of itself and a null set is a subset of every set. So first point, null set that is 5 is a subset of every set. That's why in this list, first set null set. Next every set is a subset of itself. Means that is what, for example, capital A is subset of itself, like that. Capital B is subset of itself, like that. Something. Okay. So in number of subsets of A cross B is also one subset. A cross B means the set of 1 comma x comma 2 comma x 2 comma x. Next, single. So here two elements are there. First single, the set of 1 comma x, the set of 1 comma x. This is also one subset. Next, second one, the set of 2 comma x. That's all. Therefore, the subsets are first null. Next, single means this one. It contains a single element, means singleton set. So the set of 1 comma x is one subset. Another, the set of 2 comma x, it is another subset. So null, 0, containing the set containing 0 elements, 0, 1, next 2. 2 means all. So the set of 1 comma x, 2 comma x, 2 comma x. Thus 1, 2, 3, 4. Total 4 subsets are there. So therefore, these are the subsets of. Therefore, these are the subsets of A cross B. A cross B. Okay. Next. So what I am telling that each subset of A cross B is one relation, that is from capital A to capital B. This is the right definition. Means subset of every subset or each subset of A cross B is relation, one relation. So this topic is relation or relations. Topic name is relations. Therefore, each subset of A cross B is one relation, that is from A to B. Means what? Phi is called the relation from capital A to capital B. Under set, the set of 1 comma x, let it be capital R1. Just you can say capital R1, capital R2, capital R3, or capital R, capital S, capital T, just like that. R1 is called one relation that is from A to B. Similarly, R2 equal to the set of 2 comma x. The set of 2 comma x is called one relation from capital A to B. And similarly, directly A cross B, total A cross B is equal to 1 comma x comma 2 comma x is also one relation from capital A to capital B. Actually, we can represent only R also. So therefore, if A comma B, ordered pair of A comma B belongs to relation R, you here don't write this R. This R stands for the set of real numbers. The set of real numbers. The set of real numbers. But it is only alphabetical R. It is only alphabet, capital R. Capital R means in the relation spelling, first letter is R. That's why for relation we are representing only this R. So therefore, if A comma B belongs to capital R, then we say that A is capital R relation to B. We say like that, and denoted by denoted by A capital R B, just like that, A or B. So therefore, once again, if the ordered pair of A comma B is in this set capital R, then we say that small a is R relation to small b, and it is denoted by simply A or B. For example, if A comma B not belongs to capital R, then we say that small a is not R relation